Hey everyone, today we are diving into a topic that's, well, absolutely crucial for families living with ALS. We're talking about a practical guide to making communication with paid caregivers so much better.
And let's just start with this quote, because wow, it really says it all, doesn't it? This isn't just about schedules or tasks. We're talking about comfort, about dignity, about quality of life. A simple thing like clear communication can literally change everything for a person with ALS.
So before we jump into the how-tos, we first need to get a handle on the why. We've got to understand the very unique connection between a person with ALS, their family, and a paid caregiver. You know, it's a team dynamic like no other.
And you can really see that dynamic here. On one hand, you have family caregivers. They're all in, with a deep personal history, often working more than 30 hours a week, and facing, get this, a 47% risk of burnout. That is huge. Then on the other hand, you have paid caregivers. They come in with professional training, and their whole role is to complement what the family does and reduce that strain. They're two sides of the same coin, and good communication, well, that's the bridge that holds it all together.
But let's be real, building that bridge is tough. There are some very real, very specific challenges that come with ALS care. Speech can become a struggle, caregiver turnover is unfortunately pretty high, emotions are complex, and it feels like there's never enough time. These aren't just little bumps in the road, they're major hurdles we need a game plan for.
Let's just focus on speech for a second. What's this 33% all about? Well, it's the approximate number of people with ALS who have what's called bulbar onset. That just means the disease affects the muscles for speaking and swallowing first. So right from the get-go, verbal communication is a challenge, which means finding other ways to talk isn't just a nice to have, it's absolutely essential.
And that leads us right into the next big challenge, caregiver turnover, a rate of up to 60%. Just think about that. It means just when you get a good routine going, you might have to start all over again, explaining everything to a new person. It's this constant cycle that makes having simple, clear, and repeatable ways to communicate so critical. Okay, so we know the challenges. How do we actually put this into practice? Let's do a practical walkthrough. We're going to follow a day in the life of a patient, their family, and a caregiver to see exactly how these strategies play out in the real world, moment by moment. So we've broken the day down into 4 key parts. We'll start with the morning rush and go all the way to winding down in the evening. Each part of the day has its own vibe, its own challenges, and its own opportunities to connect. All right, it's 6:30 a.m. The day kicks off with a simple, warm greeting that instantly builds rapport. The patient uses their speech-generating device, their SGD, to pick out their own shirt. And check this out, a little written note that says, Mark likes his wheelchair at a slight recline. It seems so small, right? But that one note prevents any guesswork and makes sure he's comfortable from the start. It sets a positive, clear tone for the whole day. Now we're in the middle of the day, and it's all about collaboration. During a telehealth call, the patient's SGD is front and center. Their voice is driving the conversation. Over lunch, some light conversation and a bit of humor can completely change the vibe from feeling like a transaction to a real personal connection. Oh, and a quick text to the caregiver about a visitor coming later, that keeps everyone in the loop and makes them feel like they're truly part of the team. Afternoons can often be about adapting to what the body needs. A simple thumbs up or a yes on a device can confirm comfort during repositioning. But it's not just about the physical stuff. The emotional side is just as important. A family member might offer a simple cue like, you'll know Mark is comfortable when he smiles. For a caregiver, that kind of insight is pure gold. It builds empathy and a much deeper connection. Okay, as the day winds down, clarity is everything for a smooth bedtime routine. A communication aid can signal a simple preference like needing an extra pillow. The family can ask for a quick summary of the shift. And this isn't about micromanaging, it's just about staying connected and informed. And maybe most importantly, a genuine thank you. It acknowledges all the hard work and really reinforces that you're all a team. So we've walked through an entire day, and you can see how all those little moments add up. Now, let's pull it all together and build a solid communication toolkit with strategies you can start using like today. All right, for the person living with ALS, this is all about empowerment, making sure your voice is heard. First, use your aids. Practice with them. The more comfortable you get, the easier it is to say what you need to say. Second, signal your emotions. It helps your caregiver really connect with you as a person. And third, be specific. And listen, this isn't about being picky or difficult. Being specific is being clear, and that is a gift to your caregiver. It helps them give you the best care possible. Okay, families, your turn. Think of yourselves as the team facilitators. That one-page guide with routines and preferences, it is an absolute game changer, especially when you have new people coming in. Also, those quick regular check-ins, they stop tiny misunderstandings from blowing up into big frustrations. And finally, just foster that human connection. Talk, share a laugh. That's how you build the trust that is the foundation of any great team.
So, when you put all these strategies together, what's the ultimate goal? What are we really trying to accomplish here? It's all about reframing the relationship and building a truly supportive, collaborative team.
This is it. This is the single most important idea I want you to take away today. It's about a shift in mindset. You're moving away from a relationship where someone just provides a service to one where you have a true partner in care. When communication flows, the caregiver isn't just an outsider, they become a key part of the support system, working with you toward the exact same goal.
And the payoff for making this shift? It's immense. It leads directly to better, more personalized care. It seriously reduces stress for everyone, the patient, the family, and the caregiver too. And it builds that deep, profound trust that lets everyone navigate the journey of ALS with just a little more confidence and a lot more peace of mind. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. I'm not asking you to do everything at once. Just think, what is one small thing you could try today? Maybe it's making that one-page guide, or just taking 5 minutes for a friendly check-in. What's one step you can take to start moving from service to partnership?